Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of Kena Bridge of Spirits, and this is going to be way more successful than the last time that we tried to jump into episode 2. Just a little bit of a hiccup in the streaming software. Totally not my fault at all. We are actually picking up exactly where we left off, just down the hill from where we're helping these kids, and our goal is to help them get back to reconnect with their older brother, I think that we've determined, and we just got this sweet new bow. And our next goal is to clear the corruption at Rusu's house, and just double checking that everything looks correct on stream. Thank you, Samalander, for helping to point that out. Samalander, Solid Chrome Hickey, anybody else, please let us know if everything looks correct now. Oh, hello.
Focus is critical. Fully draw the bow, and your arrows will be more powerful. Pull the lever to drop the targets. See if you can hit them before they reset.
Right there.
Ugh.
Wow, great shot. Woohoo!
I've never made any claim to being good at aiming with a controller, or at all.
Not bad. There are other challenges on this peak.
Okay. Like over here? This looks very challenge-like.
Shoot the painted whirlybird to begin. Aim quickly and hit them all in the air.
Oh. Oh. We found a new guy. Okay. Now I'm more paranoid about the fact that I want to get more of those guys. Shoot the painted whirlybird. So presumably this thing, yeah?
See, that was pretty cool.
It seems like you've mastered this exercise.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of these things, like, I'm seeing for the first time is like, oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Over there. Right there.
Okay, we already did this one. This was the pull the lever, right? Yes. All right, yeah, let me run up here.
Here, you'll need to make every shot count. Destroy all the targets to progress. There are 3 difficulty levels.
Hello to Miga Joe. Miga, I hope you're having a good Thursday. Use rock.
Right there.
We're learning how to use a bow.
Great shot, Kena.
Here, you'll need to make every shot count. Destroy all the targets to progress.
So there's 3 difficulty levels. Oh, hello, Hat Cart. Yeah, hold on, we got a new... What is flashing over here? That's what it was. Yes, as Mika says, almost made it to the weekend. I am looking forward to it. So we're going to buy some hats. Let's buy a whirlybird hat and a bow. Oh, we already have a bow hat. Yeah, there's enough hats that, like, we don't need to get into duplicates just yet, but we're going to have a lot more hats. Then we can equip our hats, and we so far only have the one outfit. All right, let's try our next difficulty level. I have to say, the hitbox is very generous, I feel like. So I'm just going to wait for my bow shots to recharge down there. We're up to 4 now. All right. Oh, wait, no, I need to get this one. Go!
Wow, great shot.
Choose your shots wisely. Firing too quickly will drain the staff's energy. You'll lose time waiting for it to recharge.
That's an odd phrasing of congratulations. Like, I did it, right? That was it?
Right there.
Yeah, this is level 1 again. Okay. Yeah, man, I did it. I learned your thing.
Choose your shots
Okay.
wisely.
I'm going to say that it gave me the big payout where all the crystals came in, and that I am the bowmaster. Let's see if there's any other places on the way down. But I want to say that this is... Oh, no, this is definitely a new thing. All right.
You'll need to move quickly for this one. Follow the path and hit all 6 targets before time runs out.
Hello to Caroluna. Caroluna, how's your Thursday going?
Ready, go.
Oh, you guys, we got another mask. Or hat. Pretty cool, huh?
Not bad. There are other...
Okay, well, I did the other challenges. So the fact that we got the mask makes me think that we've done all the challenges. So I'm going to move on to his house now. Caroluna says there's not even 2 hours left of his Thursday. Fortunately, we've got a few more hours left on this side, if only because that means that we get to play an awesome game and hang out with you guys. Otherwise, I will be very much looking forward to the Friday. I need to put in for my summer break as well. This is not where the hat station is. Oh, this way. Okay. Wow, I was on the wrong side of the mountain. Carolina did not catch the first episode of this. So we are Kana, that's her, or me, and right now we've got a stick that we can hit, we can swipe, we can shoot a bow, and we've got these little guys with us, see? And they all have individual hats. Some of them have the same hat because I bought too many hats. But we're going to go here, and now we're going to give one of them a fresh new hat. Oh, this one's super expensive. I can afford it. And we only get the one of one. So I feel... So not everybody has a hat yet, but we're going to find more hats, so we're not going to worry about it yet. And there we go. There's all our hat friends. Hello to Dawn! Dawn, do I remember you saying in a recent stream... Yeah, it was when you were doing Phasmophobia that you've done, like, ghost hunts and stuff in real life. Was that fun? Did you have a good time with it?
Manifestations of corruption patrol the path ahead. Your bow should help clear the way.
Oh, and so for Caroluna's benefit, Kana is a slippery person. Okay, that's apparently not a manifestation of chaos or whatever. Sorry, what's... I feel like I heard people warping in. Go! Ah. Kana is a spirit guide, and what she does is she seeks out spirits that are, I don't know, like having a bad time, and helps to usher them into the afterlife. These guys are not spirits, I don't think, or if they are, they're the bad kind. Hold on, I need to do that. Uh-oh. So I'm too far away for that to work. And that doesn't do anything. So normally we order our rot to, like, go on the bulb, and then we can pop it. Oh, we're supposed to shoot it with a bow. I get it.
There.
That's what he was talking about. Carolyn was asking, do the hats have any effect, or are they just visual? I believe they are only visual. I should probably not stand directly to it. Yeah, this is a good way to lose a toe.
Can you put that
Oh,
up?
and we get to fix fox statues. Look at this, Carolina. We tell the rot guys, and they pick up the fox. And then we make karma. That's how karma works. If you do nice things to fox statues, then you get currency you can use to exchange for goods and services. I'm pretty sure that's the literal definition of karma. By the way, Dawn is saying yes, and it is fun. Yeah, I remember, like, we never had any stuff, right? Like, EMF detectors. You guys, look, the rod is, they're all, like, looking over the valley. They're all lined up. We never had EMF detectors or the recorders, like the ghost voice print things or anything like that. But we used to go to, like, abandoned areas and be like, oh, the ghosts are here.
This broken path leads to my house. The corruption there is powerful. Be careful, Kana.
So clearly that's the way, but I just want to take a look around here. Kana has all sorts of like mantling and platforming type stuff she can do, where she can grab onto the wooden beams, but we've been over there before. Oh, no, wait, there's... I wanted to pulse. That's clearly a thing. I don't think it's going to let me go back up. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold on. Ah, that's got it. I got to learn to use the bow better. Hold on, Kana, I need you to aim. Aim. I feel like you were able to aim earlier, and now she won't. Okay, not off to a great start. I mean, I killed him, so it wasn't a bad start. Where'd you go? So, the bow aiming in slow motion when you're in air seems like it's not just for when you happen to be in the air. It really feels like it gives you an extra opportunity to dial in that shot. Oh, he's a little faster than I expected. Okay, a lot faster than I expected. Okay. So that's my shield button. Just reacquainting myself. Okay, I can't win this. Stop. I need one of those, please. So, Caroluna, if we can get our rot friends, like, encouraged, then they can help us out in the fight, too. Okay, I'm really not doing well here. Okay, rot friends, I need your help. I died. Brr. Hello to Buckeye and Asperby. I hope that you guys are having a great Thursday. I keep forgetting what day of the week it is. So we have another chance to go down, and I think that there's a thing that we can shoot, so I'd like to try to do that again. Was that it? Oh! Okay, I thought it was going to burst and give us stuff, but apparently it's a grapple point. Is this a hat? New charm stone. This is new. We did not encounter any charm stones in the first episode. Here we go. Charm stones are hidden throughout the world and can also be earned by completing trials at the Mask Shrine. Equip charm stones to augment Kana's abilities, giving her unique advantages in combat. Study the details to find the perfect charm stone for the next battle. How about any charm stone? Because, yes, we will do it. Shield energy fully restored on parry. So the bad news is you guys might have seen a parry done in that last battle and thought, oh, wow, he's very good at this. No, that was an accident. If I do a parry, it's just I happen to hit it at the right time, not that it was on purpose. Asperby loves this game and needs to finish it as well. Yeah, this is only episode 2, but I really dig, like, its whole vibe. It's got this, like, druid... This whole, like, druid from D&D thing going. Maybe not with the shape changing, but you get these little Pikmin guys that come with you. Alright, we've seen the cutscene. I wonder if you would use yellow crystals if those are weak spots. Oh, it was! Look, we knocked off a piece! Okay. Can I pick that up? I am very consistently too late to stop him from causing me critical damage. It's slightly too early. Wow. Samlin says the auto aim is very generous. Yes, I am also okay with that. I am better with the auto aim than I am at the actual combat. This was maybe not the first fight to come in on for the new episode. Maybe I should have done this as part of episode 1, but I didn't know it was a thing. Alright, I think that we can hold A to skip. And even then, it's only a little bit of one. Astroby is confirming that this is a tricky one and it took her ages. I'm glad that it's not just me. Yeah, I like the Mystic Staff as the bow, that it just shoots these energy arrows. To listen for where they come from. So yeah, the yellow charms are like, oh, you... I don't get it. Okay, bother him. Oh my god. Nope, too late. And he got me on the backswing. Yeah, he threw his thing, and I blocked it on the first try, but then he came back on the other side. I apologize, guys. This might take a few tries. And although we've died, I'm assuming that our charm is still in place. Yes. Yeah, our first of all charms. Carolina says, I called my ISP with a question earlier today. During the call, it turned out that it cost only $15 extra per month to go from 200 to 1,000, so we did. Oh, that's awesome, Carolina. Congratulations. That's really exciting when suddenly you have, like, this all-new, like, capacity. By the way, like, I can hold A here as much as I want. We don't skip the cutscene. So I clearly need to, like... No. Okay, bother him some more. No, bother him. He's got one more, like, light up crystal. That's got it. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like maybe this guy is, like, in here to teach us, hey, use the bow in combat. Keep your distance. I don't know what that means. Yay! That was our first, like, skill check, I feel like. There was a fight that I had to try twice in the previous one, but this one was, oh no, you gotta learn a whole new thing to do. So, yeah, let's do this.
I made that knife for Taro when he was a boy. He loved these woods, and I tried my best to teach him the old ways. Consumed by the troubles of our village, I was not there for Taro when he needed me most. I hope we can bring him peace. More relics are hidden in the corruption of the Forgotten Forest. I'll wait for you there.
All right, so we've got his knives. I think that's 1 of 3 that we need in total. Damn it. I thought we fixed it so that it wouldn't pause the game on every achievement. Apparently not. The rock can now perform more actions. Do you have any examples to share of that?
More relics are hidden in the corruption of the Forgotten Forest. I'll wait for you there.
Yeah, so between episodes, we looked it up, and it seemed like the key was to turn on Do Not Disturb mode. Or actually, can I? No. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. I don't know if this is visible on screen, but I'm going to try it in here. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I've turned it on in the game. And now let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, we're going to go ransack Taro's house. Rusu's house? Tarusu's house.
Open it up.
You guys, look, we have another courage point. Do you? Okay, yeah, Carolyn is saying that you guys could see the mouse, but not the interface. That's just the Epic Games overlay for PC, and that's what's causing it to pause every time we get an achievement. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Like, it's not like, oh my god, we have to find a solution for this. However, we're gonna eat all his food too. Nom 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 nom. What I'm always worried about is, like, right in the middle of some big story cutscene, it will suddenly pause to congratulate me on, like, finishing Act 2. Alright, let's head out this way. So, on opening up that house was probably a shortcut. Sorry, yeah, that is glittering, now that I look at it. Oh, I definitely did something. But we got some more glimmer. That doorway I've already opened. So there's a first-person mode. Yeah, we can put on the mask and see which direction to go, or, like, get clues in the environment. Don't see much of anything yet, but meet Rusu in the Forgotten Forest, and that's down over here. So, part of me thinks that we should just fast travel it. The other part of me sort of wants to walk it, so I feel like this way? Mostly because we can do stuff now that we couldn't do before, and I think that might... Yeah, like this.
Over there.
Okay, I mean, I assume that we'd put it here. Move. Okay, now we have one of those bubbles. What do we want to do with it? I legitimately don't know. These things allow us to, like, clear away rot, or, corruption, rather. Boy, what an odd thing that you... Oh, I think I see. Hold on. And now... Oh, you water the garden. I noticed that our rubber, our like river bubble, whatever you call this, now has its own face. Okay, is this, So we fed the rot, but I don't know what that is. This summer squash really looks like a thing, doesn't it? With the butterflies. Hey, pay attention to me. Let me just go hit this with my water tail. No? No, this doesn't... I have a feeling I'm meant to do something with this, but I may not be able to do it just yet. Yeah, we'll move on for now. There's something up here. Yeah. Anytime you get, like, a new ability, I'm not sure that I'd... This might be a little bit Metroidvania-y. Okay, well, now it's definitely feeling that way, because we can now activate, like, this shortcut and stuff.
Right there.
If there's a reason not to eat all of these, like, jelly fruits immediately, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't feel like they're going to appreciate in value or anything.
Right there.
I say eat them all. But yeah, if you look down at the bottom left, we now have 2 courage points. That's what it means when it says that they can do more actions. It's not necessarily different stuff. It's more of the, hey, you can now do a second thing before you have to recharge. I like that Kina's reaction to being able to do this, like, grappling hook thing is the same as mine. Like, oh, I guess that's something I can do now. Cool. And just asks no follow-up questions. All right, everybody eat up. So, Asperby, was there a reason that you sort of, like, stepped away from this? I wouldn't want a spoiler, but was it just another game came up, or does this get, like, super hard at some point? It doesn't happen so much with games that I stream, but there's certainly been games elsewhere in life that, like, you're going along, you're having a really good time, and then you hit just this, like, complete wall of, like, I am having a lot of difficulty getting past this, and that can be demoralizing in a way that you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll come back to this later. Right, we definitely went swimming here for a while, and it looks like if I jump down from here, I can't get back up, but nor would I have a reason to yet. Ah, Asperby saying that she thinks Assassin's Creed came out. How are you liking Mirage, by the way? I saw that you were playing it, I think, just yesterday. We were in there to lurk and had a very good time watching. If anybody is not yet following Asperby and Caroluna and Samalander, I really recommend it.
Over there.
Some awesome, very fun friends here on Twitch. Asperby says that she never finished that either. Terrible at finishing games. Hey, if what you do with games is... Like, I enjoy finishing nearly all the games that I play, but if the way that you or anybody engages with a game is to play it for as long as you're having fun and then move on to something else and then maybe come back or not as you see fit, that's also perfectly valid. Yeah, Carolina says, welcome to the Not Finishing Games Club. Oh, hello, kids. Oh, this is lighting up because we have one of the parts, I think.
We still need to find more relics, Kina.
Is Tar going to be okay? Do you think we'll see him soon?
Alright, so I'm continuing... No, this path. This doesn't... No. This path. I think I've probably talked about this at one point or another, but when I played Grand Theft Auto 4, this was well before we started streaming here, I played GTA 4 very intensely for I don't know, it's a few weeks maybe. I don't know. I wasn't in a big hurry to like, you know, masterclass the game. So I was just sort of like doing whatever I thought was fun. And then one day I just like stopped playing it. And it wasn't a conscious decision. I wasn't like, oh, I'm tired of playing this. But I just like kind of forgot to play it anymore. And then one day, it was months later, like maybe a year later, I was like, you know what? I never finished GTA 4. I don't even remember why that would have been. And then went back and like just picked up my save game right where I had been and finished it off then. You guys, we found a fox hat. Not as expensive as Rusu's hat, but a little more expensive than average. You can have them look around a little bit. I hope we get some cool outfits or like colors for Kena as well. I like playing dressed up with all my characters. So this is not something that I can get through with normal druid means. Asperby is having a very good time with Assassin's Creed Mirage. The last session was messy, wasn't stealthy at all. Asperby, like, if you saw some of mine, Okay, so here's the plan. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, we're going to get in there and make sure that nobody sees. And then I take 2 steps out and just immediately, guards! Okay, so here's the door that I think we're probably meant to go through. Except we currently have no reaction to our pulse. I'll try shooting the crystals, but they don't look like shooty crystals. Wait, was that correct? Okay, you did have to shoot them. It was just sort of a sequence thing. As for B, so Dawn Evil saying I'm horrible at stealth in Assassin's Creed games. It definitely takes some practice. What I enjoyed about Mirage, and if anybody's interested in my full thoughts, those are like in like the final episode. But the Cliff Notes version is I liked it. I never felt punished for breaking stealth. It was a different challenge.
The true age of these shrines. The people who built them have long been forgotten, but their work still remains. Watching over the forest like ancient guardians. Taro's spirit has corrupted the shrines and sealed the entrance to the guardian tree. I can feel Taro's presence there. I've marked the shrine locations on your map.
Thank you, Rusu. I'll work to clean the shrines.
Let's just see if he has anything else to say.
Taro often came with me to care for the shrines. He loved the ancient trees that grow here. I've marked the shrine locations on your map.
Carolina likes the voices. Yeah, I've enjoyed all the voices in this game. Hold on, we found a fox friend to fix. Got a little wave. And hello to Fox McCloud, who very correctly says it's always stealth if there's no one else to report you. I want to say that was like an actual main mechanic in one of the Hitman games. That you could, like if you eliminated all of the witnesses, that had its own benefits. So let's just take a quick look. Okay, so does our Fox Mask show us the shrines that we're looking for? I think so. Now, I had said earlier, in episode 1, I'd said, this seems very Pixar-y to me. Looking at it now, it feels a little bit more like DreamWorks animation. Like How to Train Your Dragon. But the trouble is, I haven't actually seen that movie, so I'm just sort of like going based on like the commercials that I saw. Are there people in chat who've seen both and they're like, it's more one versus the other? It does sort of have that, like, The Incredibles, Toy Story kind of like, but there's something a little bit more, maybe less whimsical? I don't know. I don't know what I'm reacting to that makes me think more like a DreamWorks animation piece. Carol Luna says, I've seen neither. I hope it helps.
This leads to the Lantern Cave. A relic must be there. But we'll need something powerful to break through.
Okay. We've seen these gates, but I think at least some of these, like, fuzz doors, we need to have a specific mask to open up, and then others might have a different key. Asperby also feels more DreamWorks. Yeah, even as I say this, I'm trying to, like, quantify what it is that I'm seeing. Also, Samalander is a fan of How to Train Your Dragon. I've heard good things. I don't know if that was a standalone good thing or just generally you lit the torch. It might be worth pulsing. Oh, do we have to light them? Yeah, hold on, you guys. We might have to light them very quickly. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and... Wait, I might have... Oh! Well, we caught somebody's attention. Okay, they are still not lit, so I don't think that I did it correctly yet. Okay, let's try it again. So, I don't feel like get attacked by Pokemon is the correct outcome here. I don't feel like that's victory when we're standing in front of the Corruption Bud Shrine. So, it could be light them up in a specific order. Although trial and error doesn't feel right for that. So there might be a different clue around. This is her maximum swim, by the way. There's no faster swim.
Go get it. I want to say that shooting this with the bow will not help me. No. Oh, well, we can hit that. Oh, I don't think we can stand on the post. Yeah, no. We could probably jump over it, but I wanted to stand on it. And if we shoot down that fruit, I don't think we can get up to it right now. So, what was the value of my coming up here? It feels like I should be able to... Okay, well, that's probably helpful for people who are not me. And then there's that bud over there, which I want to say is way too far. No. No. Okay. I mean, we'll work this out one way or the other. Kierluna's trying to work out where he's heard this voice before. I also want to say that it sounds very familiar. So, let's look at that. So that has 3 little curves around it. This has 3 little curves around it. That has, yeah. So all of the crystals look identical. Is there anything else in the environment? Like, there's a design on that rock, but I don't see anything that would sort of give us a hint as far as, like, what order we should be shooting these in. Let me look around a little bit more. Seems there's lots of stuff to discover. Everybody eat up. Grab it. While we're going, I've been continuing to...
There are several worn fishing baskets here. A simple design, but effective.
Hold on. I feel like we got karma. And hello to Grumpy. Grumpy says it's 5 p.m. That means traffic. Grumpy, are you still in Miami? And if so, I hope that the trip is going better than you expected. I don't know if I'm supposed to make note of those at all. Well, that sounded like something happened. What is reacting to that? That sound is hard to place, but it constantly seems to be, like, sort of over on the left. Or right. Yeah. Okay, let's not get too caught up on that. That's the fishing shrine. Well, now, hold on. The fact that it's a fishing shrine, does that give me any clues about how to light these torches? Not really. Okay, let me look around a little bit more. Wait, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Miami traffic sucks as bad as Orlando, says... Oh, hold on. I didn't look at these in my Russo mask. Maybe there's a clue to them here. Not that I see. And then that is just like a brilliant blue, come over here and do your thing. And I can't just, like, shoot any of this, right? Okay. Kierluna is saying that he's just discovered that one of his favorite artists is just 2 days older than he is. Kierluna, I am curious if you'd like to share the name of that artist. It'd be cool. I bet other people will also be familiar with them. No, do this and then eat.
Over there.
I like the go eat that, and there's just this piranha cloud of rot that attacks the fruit from all possible directions. I think this might be a new rot. Yeah. Asperby's offering a hint. Asperby, I will absolutely take you up on that. I want to look around a little bit more, but if that's still on offer, if I'm unable to solve it, I may very well take you up on this. That is an owl. No. Guys, put it back up.
No.
I believe in you. So we can set it someplace. Over here? No. Why would I want to move an owl statue? I mean, to keep it for myself, of course, but so far, this game has been pretty straightforward on where you should be putting things. We've got an owl statue. We are holding it. I don't really think that it's going to be put it out on the edge of this log. No. Look at how goofy that looks. Okay, you guys come down here. I don't feel like it's going to be here. So, I regrettably will not be able to pronounce that successfully, but Cara Luna has put the name of the artist. I should probably give it a shot, if only for Cara Luna's entertainment. Yogir? I'm gonna go with the J is probably silent. Oh, you guys, I think they go up here. Use rot. Leodol. That's my best guess, Cara Luna. I don't know. Move. Yeah, so the cursor sort of locked on to that little, like, circular area. And I want to say that we have to find all 3 owl statues. Perfect. All right, we're on the right track. 1 of 3. Cara Luna says that he'll say it next stream. I will appreciate that. I feel like if you can learn to say a few words correctly in an unfamiliar language, it kind of gives you a clue on how to say a lot of words correctly. Also, I'm curious for, like, Dawn Evil, like, did you ever have anything, like, creepy or spooky happen to you while you were on a ghost hunt? And are you going to watch Shelby Oaks when that comes out? So for anybody that doesn't know, Shelby Oaks is... Okay, so I don't actually know Chris Stuckman or his work on YouTube. However, Chris Stuckman is a YouTuber that probably a lot of people know and are really excited to know has a movie coming out. I think he's a film critic, or he talks a lot about film theory and stuff on YouTube, and he has a movie coming out pretty soon called Shelby Oaks. And my understanding is that the backstory of Shelby Oaks was that there was sort of this ghost hunting crew where they found a little bit more than what they were looking for, and I think that Shelby Oaks is about sort of like pulling apart what happened there. I feel like I've made not zero progress. I just haven't gotten into any of these shrines yet. Let's take a look around for that 3rd owl statue, because the nice one thing about that one is that it feels a little bit contained. There's only so many places that the owls can be from this starting point, because the rot have to be able to walk them over. And I think I see it right over there. Yeah, there we go.
Right over there.
And Nightmind on YouTube actually has, I think, a really good video detailing, like, the backstory of the paranormal paranoids. That's what you guys should look up. If anybody's curious for what looks like a pretty interesting movie that's coming out a little bit later this year in 2024, you could look up paranormal paranoids, and specifically the Nightmind video on that. Sort of walks you through it. This is fewer open doors than I was hoping for. We got something, so that's pretty cool, but we do not have an open door yet. Sir, do you have any...
The guardian tree was burnt out by fire, but it lives on. Its roots run deep, connecting it with the ancient shrines. Clean the shrines, and the door will open.
Okay, so this... Setting up the owl statues was a nice thing to do, but not part of it. Okay. Can I get to God Tree? God Tree Shrine is this way. I'm thinking that on the one where you're lighting the 4 braziers, I might do some yes/no questions with Asper Beats and just sort of like narrow it down a little bit, because I feel like I'm still early enough in the game that I'm not entirely sure what the visual language of the game is in some cases. Like, put the owl statue here. That I get. I'm like, oh, okay, I know what this little, like, circular dais is, and now I know how to proceed. But here are 4 braziers. You can light them with rapid strikes from your bow, but there seems to be an order of it. I want to look at that area some more, but I don't yet have a sense for how you would know which way to go first, rather. And that just leads right back up here. Ride this waterfall down. Really came up with like a super appealing art style to this, just with all the very vibrant colors and the lush foliage, and it looks very chunky, the world. Like there's a lot of depth to everything, a lot of geometry to it. Carolina says they are separate artists, though both are high up in his list of favorite artists, partially because they both have roots from back in the C64 days. And their music makes that obvious. My family, assuming we're talking about a Commodore 64, my family had one of those and really enjoyed it. So, now we're back here. I don't feel like this was the God Tree Shrine, but I could be wrong. Great Tree, whatever. Fishing Shrine, Water Shrine, Woods Shrine. Okay, with my apologies for not necessarily having the best memory for recognizing something viewed from a different angle, but this seems like something over here.
Over there.
Okay, so we can pick up that rock and put it right here. Okay, was that...
See that over there?
Okay, I've moved these rocks before. I really feel like that's where they're supposed to go. It is, but there's something else. There's... maybe here? Ah, hold on, this might do it. Let me chat with him first.
These shrines were built on places of power. Their stones are buried deep, connected to the flow of energy beneath the ground.
Okay, that's super cool. But now we have one of these droplets. Why do I want this? If we've already cleared the corruption here, well, let's... Okay, so our water finger can go on water just fine. Oops, but we still run out of juice. Oh, no, I swam. That's why. So... that's good. If Kana can't swim with the water finger, then that means that we definitely have to do something with it from this little area. Or we can walk across that. What would I want to do with the water finger? There. There we go. I think this thing might get very impressive by the time that we're done.
Over there.
Okay, now we have a block. Why do we want a block? We don't need a block to go here. We don't need a block to hold this down that I'm aware of, although we could bring it over here. Oh, whoops. B? Yes. So... sorry. This goes here. I don't need a block to do this. We couldn't bring the block up here if we wanted to, so we don't have to worry about moving the block up here. There's no way that they unlock that block without it doing a thing. We could walk it over here, but why would we care about doing that? We're not going to be able to move the block through the deep water because the rot would drown. Or maybe I shouldn't assume that, but I kind of feel like it's meant to stay on this side of the river. This is much too deep. So far, all of my rhetorical questions have ultimately been answered by... okay, so this is a shortcut we can open up from the other side. Let's bring this over here. Is it possible we're supposed to put it here to, like, get up there? If the wall up there was white, I would say yes. So I don't know if those pillars stay up. I'm putting big stone block in my back memory pocket. Flash cut to like 3 minutes from now where I forget that ever existed because we didn't find a location for it yet. But for the time being, I'm like, what else can we find? So that water is very poisonous. We basically touched that with the sole of our boot last episode and just instantly got killed. Carolina says his memory's a bit rusty. He doesn't think it's him. For those who might be interested, here's a link to the album. His voice is in the intro of, I think, most of the tracks. And then he's got the link to it. Carolina, thank you very much for putting up the link. Corrupted chest. Now, that's up high. That's the sort of thing that you might want to get like a big stone block to go over to. Whoops. Oh, boy. I got very excited. Okay, now... Like... there we go. Okay, that's what they call hat money. Okay, I don't know if we've done everything in this area, and we still haven't found a source for that, or sorry, a home for that big stone block. Yes, this one raised the stones, that one raised the third stone, second stone a little bit further. This area over here currently seems like a dead end, although I could navigate it with our water finger if I could get that over here. This I can't pull myself up onto. And then here we move the stones where they're supposed to be.
These shrines were built, their stones are buried deep.
Okay. I can't swim with the water finger out. And then here's our stone block. Boy, that stone block goes someplace. I just have a hard time accepting that it's just to establish a shortcut here. One of the ideas or tactics that I have for sort of a open puzzle area is just trying to keep in my head some stock of what resources we have, like the big stone block, versus what else I might be trying to do. Usually that can help inform what the order of operations is. I feel like this... What shrine am I near? God Tree Shrine? So, if God Tree Shrine is this way, I see a big tree. I don't see, like, a shrine part of it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool tree, but not really in the dictionary for the listing for shrine. Ashby likes it, Waterfinger. Last episode it was just like what the rot turned into, but now it just looks like an index finger that's kind of like jutting up out of the water. And then fishing shrine is... Nope. That big stone block. What would you do with that? You would think if they're going to call it a fishing shrine, then the solution to the puzzle would have something to do with fishing. That one has 2 roots next to it. This one has no roots next to it at all that I see. Yeah, no, number of roots next to it doesn't seem to make any difference. Now, what if I'm not supposed to kill the Pokemon? What else would I do with them? Yeah, because look, all the plinths, all the, like, braziers go dark when they show up. Am I supposed to do something with these guys? Will they follow me? Yes. But not very far. Whew. Okay. And then this area that's so impressive, it feels like it's really like a viewpoint to be able to get to that. Although, why would you ever want to shoot it from here if you could also, like, be up there? There's more to this puzzle than is in this area. This honestly feels like the way down, the return path from whatever is on the other side of this. Oh, you guys, I didn't see that there was a higher tier. Hold on. Now we might be onto something. B? Stuff like that, I can just imagine people who are like, they've played the game, they're familiar with it, whatever issues or troubles they ever had, to them it's like now obviously like, oh, just turn around, just, it's right there.
Yeah. Right there. Right there.
Okay, so now we are here. We've eaten all the fruit. There's more stuff to climb on over there, but it's a little bit outside our range. I already moved the ladder over there, and this is too far to jump, and there's no place to put a stone block here. Why? Okay, more progress. Okay, now we can get over there. Is there anything else I want on this little outpost first? Part of me would, like, love to live in, like, a super cool, like, treehouse that had, like, this sort of view. Then the other part of me is like, boy, it'd be a hassle anytime you need to go get water to brush your teeth. Really want to conserve that water if you got to go all the way down there to get it. Find some way to schlep it back up. Holy hell! I got hit so hard the game engine was like, what happened? Ow. Okay, I need to ask them to stop doing that. So, they're continuing to spawn, which is bad news for me. Ouch. No, that might be it. Please tell me that I'm at least spawning close to here. Okay, good. It's like, I actually am not sure that I can find my way back up here. Astropy is voting for a rope and pulley system for the water. Yeah, you'd have to. But even then, like, so if you could get a bucket out over the water and just haul it up that way, that would be pretty cool. You know what movie I loved growing up? Swiss Family Robinson, like the Disney version. That movie was so much fun. I remember thinking about like how awesome it would be to live in. So, okay. Okay, I want to stay far away from that. Oh! I didn't recognize that as being a grapple point. Okay, this is probably better than being down there. Okay, I got healed up. That's good. Killed the Pokemon. That's good. Nope. All right, that's got to be worth something.
Some believe the shrines represent guardians of the forest. From up here, it's easy to imagine them watching over the land.
I know Kana hasn't said much in this episode so far, but I like her voice a lot too. Does this move? Okay, we can use that to grow like a forest puddle or whatever. The water dropped it that lets them turn into the snake. Oh! I guess it does move, just not in a direction. So that's a cool shortcut. Now we can get up and down. And with access to a water finger, we could melt this down. But I don't know... Oh, everybody eat. Eat, eat. Guys, there's fruit here. Eat. Mass consumption. Boy, remember when they made a Coneheads movie? I've never seen it. I remember that was like the hottest thing, and like Subway in particular, like they had some branding deal with Subway where they were going to... Crap. Well... I'm sure there's another way to get back up there. I'm not convinced I was done yet. So we've done 2? Was it 2 out of 4? No. No, we did. God Tree Shrine and Water Shrine. Okay. Let's head towards Woods Shrine. Yeah, Sam Leonard's pretty sure that they ate the entire subs in like one bite in the movie. Yeah, they did that whole thing where they did like their shark teeth thing. I feel like I was supposed to be in the age group that like would think that Coneheads was something other than extremely embarrassing for everybody involved. Like, if Coneheads was your thing, you know, God bless, but I looked at it and was like, I don't understand this. The one thing that I always remember about Coneheads was Dan Aykroyd and Jan Hooks. Was she the other actor that played, like, the the Conehead wife, they had that, like, Mars attacks, mass consumption, humans, like that whole thing. But then their kids, oh, they put the stones back. Why would they put the stones back? Like, the game reset where the stones go. I feel like I'm already done with those because we got this. I don't know what to do with this, though, or if there's something else to do with it. Let's see if we can clear off some of that corruption. The point is they're kids. The Conehead kids just, like, spoke completely normal, unaccented English. And I always thought that that was a nice touch because in the, like, real world, like, the kids that grow up in the culture, they grow up, like, usually enmeshed in the culture. So they don't... They speak very fluently. I don't know how to get it over here, or if we're supposed to. Oh, wait. Oh, no, maybe we don't, Sorry, there's too many thoughts. Okay, put that down. If we could activate the finger from over here, somehow... No, they don't want to touch it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I will be impressed with myself if the female Conehead was played by Jan Hooks. That doesn't... I can't tell if that sounds right to me or not. What? Haven't we been specifically introduced to the idea that the water finger clears this stuff up? Maybe it's too, like, it's in the Kool-Aid too much, so we can't touch it. So what do... Now I'm concerned... Well, hello, hold on. Maybe it's up here? Maybe it's up here. New plan. Okay, how did I... There we go. Damn it. I didn't mean to jump, but also it doesn't clear that up either. Because, like, that. See that right there? That definitely looks like a thing that I should be able to touch or put something atop. And the only way to get there is up that corruption-encrusted trunk. Jane Curtin. Okay. Thank you, Dawn Evil. Poor Jane Curtin. She's gonna come in and watch this stream now and be like, that was my favorite role. I really worked hard on that. Was Jane Curtin... Who played... Okay. Third Rock from the Sun had... people in it. I'm forgetting everybody's name right now. Was Jane Curtin in Third Rock from the Sun? That's a health recharge. I want to leave it alone in case we get a fight here later on. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm at full health, so I don't know why I would touch it. Okay, so I give up. What's the name of the actor that played, like, the lead guy in Third Rock from the Sun and then also was the bad guy in Cliffhanger? I cannot believe I'm forgetting his name right now. Super famous actor. Wow. And then it also had Joseph Gordon-Levitt and then the third guy who, again, famous comedian, squinted a lot in Third Rock from the Sun, but doesn't actually have, like... You know, has sort of, like, you know... heavily lidded eyes, but not like that. He was really playing it up. Yeah, Sam can picture it. Says John Lithgow. I don't think that anybody... Oh, the solid chrome hickey got it. Yes. I don't know why I was trying to think of his name. He, like, I want to say that Jane Curtin might have played his love interest in Third Rock from the Sun. So we're back here. I got it. I got it. Look, 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 look. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that's it. I think that's it. So let's call 1. Yep, that's got it. Okay, so now 2 would be... I'm going to guess this one back here. Yes. And then 3 would be... this one. Yes. And then 4 is this one. I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, that's okay. Now we know. I'm going to wait for the candles to go out so it won't get mad at me. Is that... Well, no, let me do it and then I'll ask Asperby if that was the answer. Okay, but you can go out at any time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Children in Taro often fished in these streams. In the stillness of the forest, I can almost hear their voices.
Taro and his siblings felt safe in these woods. You taught them well, Rusu.
Okay. So that was the answer. Asperby, is that what you were looking to figure out? I don't know why I suddenly... What it was I saw that one had 1, and then that one had 3, and then I looked over here and saw 2 and 4. I was like, that's gotta be the order. And, like, I knew it was somewhere. Like, I was looking on the pedestals themselves. I was looking around the pedestals. Like, that one has some roots around it. But I was like, there has to be something here that shows what the order is. So, Kristen Johnson was the main alien female, but, like, was the love interest, said Sam Melander. I'm dead serious. I never, prior to this conversation, put together the fact that she was the female Conehead and also, like, the love interest for John Lithgow. Kristen Johnston, if that's her name, she was in Third Rock, and, like, no shade on her. I never saw her before or since. I don't know where she came from, and I don't know where she went to. I hope that she went on and I had a great life doing whatever. Like, it's no shade. I have no idea what her story was. Sometimes people, like, have a role, like they have this, like, big break and they make it and they take that and they save their money and then they go do, like, something else. Like, who is it? Lisa Kudrow, who played Phoebe on Friends. Isn't she like a big, like, movie producer now? Doesn't she do a lot of production work? So I want to get to Wood's Shrine, and I'm not convinced that I've laid eyes on it yet. Sam Melander thinks that she's been on other things. Probably. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, every once in a while, I have to remind myself that Alexa Davalos is still working because she was in everything in the world for a very specific amount of time, and then I, like, never saw her again. But, no, she was in, like, Man in the High Castle, which I just haven't happened to see. And I've heard it's really good, but since I haven't seen it, it's like, I wonder what Alexa Davalos is up to. I wonder if she's done anything at all. That looks interesting. I don't know what to do about it yet. And this feels like leaving, which I don't want to do. Oh, right. We did all that. We did open that, right? It's just, that looks like I opened it, yeah. But that's glittering. Hold on, I do want to go over here, though. It is, by the way, I just want to clarify for everybody. I'm not, like, seeking out every last secret. I'm looking to make progress, but when something catches my eye that I don't know what it means, or, like, maybe I should be up there and doing that, how do we get up to that log there? Oh, boy. Like, I'm forgetting his name right now, but do you guys remember in Perfect Strangers, how do I get out of here? Perfect Strangers had Bronson Pinchot, who played Cousin Balky, and then, like, the main guy, Larry Appleton. And I'm trying to remember that actor's name right this minute. But, like, he was in Perfect Strangers, and then he was in, like, Ms. Marvel. And what that man did between those 2 points is like anybody's guess, unless you look him up. And then you realize that he's been active in the business the entire time. No, I don't want to replay that, although that's why it's glittering. So this is not a pathway up to that log. He's one of those dudes where when you hear his name, you're like, oh, right. Asperby's got to turn in, just not at all. Asperby, thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a great evening and a very restful sleep, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And that's just back up there again. Okay. Wow, Sam Melander just looked up Kristen Johnson. She's still doing TV and about a movie a year. Is it, like... So we don't watch a lot of, like, things that are on TV, at least when they're on TV these days. So when I say, like, what's she been in, like, sometimes people, like, go and they do, like, Lifetime movies, and sometimes people go and they do, like, Nickelodeon shows and stuff. Like, there's a television series that I'm just fascinated with that it exists. It's called, like, isn't it called, like, Meet the Thundermans or something? Which is this Nickelodeon... Right, that's a warp point. I don't care about that. Nickelodeon, like... superhero show about just like this, it's like a superhero sitcom of just this like random family that the parents are superheroes and the kids have superpowers and the teenage boy wants to grow up to be a supervillain, and it's just like, you know, Nickelodeon style comedy schmaltz. But it was on for like a bunch of seasons. Like, it's just one of those things. What I've seen commercials for this, and that's it. I have absolutely no opinion of the show at all. I have never seen it. Yeah, we are at 3 of our 4 targets here. But there were actors on that show. There were writers, there were producers, there were cameramen. There was a whole, like, soundstage dedicated to making this show for years. And they did a movie. And, like, if you've never heard of Meet the Thundermans, yeah, same here. Because it's, like, for this entire age group that, like, I just don't belong to. And that's not, like, a representative of its quality or judgment on its quality. It's just, there's so much stuff that's happening out there in the world that you just can't know all about it. But for the people working on it, that show was hugely important. And I guess the movie is like, they might do a revival soon and stuff. Because I looked it up. I was like, what the hell ever happened to like that show and all the people on it? I do not know how to proceed. And it's not yet a request for spoilers. Let's head back up here. Sam Leonard says that Kristen Johnston has been in a lot of stuff that he's never heard of, except for Our Flag Means Death, which I also have heard of and know exactly nothing about. It was one of those shows that, like, Polygon kept talking about a lot for a while. Wait, there was a shootable, I thought. Yeah, right there. That, I feel like we've already shot this.
Okay, did you have something to tell me, friend?
Taro often came with me to care for the shrines. He loved the ancient trees that grow here. I've marked the shrine locations on...
Okay, right. Woods Shrine. We know the shrines are marked with like those carved stone monuments. I very much feel like I have not. So I guess that's it. Like you can see it up there. How would a person get up there? Oh, and there's a chest right there too. Also, thank God that bud doesn't open up so that I can grapple up there. It probably opens up from a very specific vantage point. It sort of sees you over there and says, ah, this is my chance. Ugh. See, this whole area up here just looks completely overrun with the corruption. And I can't... No, I can't jump past it. That's it. Yeah, that's what the marker means. That's how you get across to the bud. Now I know what that means. I still can't get to it from here. I'm going to try bringing over this water thing one more time. Because this was previously introduced as a way to clear corruption. And the fact that you can summon it from here really makes it feel like this is what to do. We can't get it over here. Yeah, it doesn't open that. And yeah, I probably just burned a lot of our energy. Come on. Come on. And that does nothing. There's another bud up there. Probably accessible from over there someplace, but if I touch the river juice, I die. So, or get knocked out. I think Kana loses a little bit of health. I don't think it's a death. So this over here. Oops. Here's one of the things, like, it's not just from me talking. Like, if I had been playing this quietly, alone, off stream, I also would not currently be able to remember if I already did something with this.
These shrines were built on... Their stones are buried deep. Connect...
Because I don't feel like I did. I feel like we got this, and that I haven't actually used it to, like, do shriny stuff yet. But if it's not bringing it... So we brought it up there twice, and the game's not going to be that picky. Like, oh, you didn't do it in a very specific way. Let me try something else with it, then. Because I can... Oh, maybe I can't come down from here. Because if I fall or jump... I don't know. Yeah, if it could clear that stuff, it would do so. I don't know. This is the one that I'm really stumped on. We put the rocks in the right place. We activated the shrine. Wait, where am I? Oh, was this water shrine? Did we do... Yeah, I think we did water shrine. So what is this? How do we get up to wood shrine? So sometimes when you get like really stumped, it's because the answer is way, way, way more obvious than you're making it out to be. I've completely overthought it. But I swear to God, if it's not walk up those corruption-infested branches, I don't know. And I do feel very strongly that we have to get up there. Like, it's not like, you clear it remotely and then all the problem goes away. Okay, yeah. So we can see the red thing from here, but I can't order my... Yeah, and you can actually see the sprites. We're supposed to have a fight up there. I really don't think this is supposed to be this hard. Now I'm not bummed. I mean, I'm glad that Asperby was here at all. When I say bummed, I'm like, boy, if Asperby was here, I'd like to ask her if she had any difficulty getting up here. And this is just decoration, I think. Let me ask chat sort of a yes-no. Is this obvious to anybody else? Is anybody else looking at this and being like, I have a very strong... Like without looking it up, I mean. I have a very strong suspicion of what you should be doing. The fact that we can move the stones again is interesting. Like, we couldn't go move those owl statues. If I wanted to take that water finger for a walk, we could bring it over here. Sam Linder says that it's not obvious to him. This would be too far. We could walk it... Well, we could walk it over here, although I want to say that I did, and I didn't get anything for it, but screw it. Let's bring you over here. Okay, dispel this. Oh, there we go. Now we've done something. Right, the big stone block. You guys, I told you I was going to forget about the big stone block. So, what does the big stone block get us?
Right here.
I completely forgot about the big stone block. So, let's bring it over here. I think it has to do with getting up over here. But how could it? Oh, no, you cannot move it across the water. Okay. And we tried putting it on this, and that didn't seem to do anything. Do we bring it up here, maybe? I like their, like, we are carrying something sound. This doesn't seem right. There's a whole thing over here. How do we get here? Here! Oh my god, I think we finally found it. It's got a little painting of the rot guys. Bring it here. Carol Luna's got to head to bed. Carol Luna, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I hope that you have a great evening, and hopefully we will see you
Can you move that for
tomorrow.
Me?
Oh, Samalander, since you're here, I know that you said that the recovery is ongoing. Would you expect that you'll be streaming tomorrow? And if you're not sure, you're not sure. That's perfectly fine, but I just didn't know if there was a determination made yet. Is this a thing that I should be interested in? Really wants me to know that that's here. Like, there's even a rumble to the controller standing next to this. I already made an Assassin's Creed reference in the last episode, so I won't make one here. So now we can come over here. Do you think I could... Oh, yeah, no, we could get a water finger up here, I think, because we just unlocked the shortcut.
Okay. And now I would like to go second, if we could, so that I can direct you up the log. Hooray. I'm glad that I have that. I still don't know how to get to the wood shrine. I thought I was... You guys were... I think we found it. Here we go. And no, it's a nice extra. We don't bring the big block up here, right? No, we can't. No, it's... I don't think we can. If we pick up the big wooden block, we could walk it up here and then up there. But they're not going to go across the log with it, I don't think. We'll try it.
Over there.
No. Okay. Yeah. They won't bring it anywhere up here. Uphill? Screw that. We're not doing that. So, have we reached the end of our big block adventures? There's no point in putting it on here. We can't get it across those pillars. I think they might have... Oh, here it is. And can you jump on it while they're carrying it? Oh, yeah, look at this. I'm extremely fancy now. We can't go across the river. We can't go very far up there. We can't go up the stairs. And we don't really care about going over here. I feel like the big stone block has reached the end of its usefulness. Which brings us back to this. Nuts! I feel like that takes us over there to get that chest. And then maybe back again somehow. None of the buds open up for us to grapple to. There's like a whole world up here that I can't quite get to. Maybe we go around the other way based on the map. Okay, hold on. No, that's a down. Damn it. Hold on, let me just... Because the arrow... Yeah. So we can't go up here, because that's a slide down. No, let's stop wasting our time on that. Is it... Hold on. Is it possible that there was a bud that I failed to see when I was up on that higher area? I kind of don't think so, like a grapple bud. But I'm going to go take another look, because that's the first forward advancement. I'm not mad about making the glimmer. I just really thought we were onto something to, like, advance the main thing. Come up here. Yep, those are the stones. Come up here. Why are there... This has to be something else coming up, like a new power or ability to interact with the purple butterflies. That's the thing for the cursed chest. Okay. I think that maybe we have to shoot that and then turn and shoot another one. Maybe that one? I don't know. How do I get back up there? I have a new plan. It's probably not a good one. But I've been looking for any way to, like, interact with these. Okay. Spirit mail. Okay, we can bring that to the village. Get an extra thing. And then this rock. New charm stone. Let's take a look. Staff damage moderately increased for 5 seconds after a parry. This game has a very high opinion of me being able to ever parry. So, again, pretty cool. But I think this now leads back down. All right, I think I'm getting to the point where I will consult with anybody in chat. Has anybody in chat also played this game? Because if so, then we can engage in some maybe yes-no questions. I'm just running out of ideas. We found plenty of secrets in this area, but the only places I can go seem to carry me very far from what we're trying to do. I'd say the other thing that I haven't worked out is... Or maybe we did eventually. Because we went up onto, like, that pier, but then we found that you could also come over here, go up, up. So this area over here is done. I wonder what that lock symbol means. I mean, obviously it's something that's locked and you can't go there, but I wonder what else. And then here, like I noticed that there was a bud over on that side, but okay. Yeah, this is not really that sort of game. Whoa! Was that dead? I think that was dead. I don't think that was like a reset. Okay, and then we can go back over there if we wish. This is the trolley, the sky car that goes back and forth. That doesn't open. I will acknowledge that as far as I can tell, we are only retreading old ground. I'm just, among other things, if I could just get maybe a little bit more vision on how to get to Wood Shrine. And you have the feeling like it's one of those situations where everybody else that played did Wood Shrine first because that was the easiest to get to. Okay, and then that just brings us back over here. Yeah. And we are completely on the other side of the god tree from Wood Shrine. And then that brings us back to our elevator that takes us up and down. I will say this, I haven't worked out how to open that. Like, that's another water finger. How would you do this?
Some believe the shrines rip from up here. It's easy.
Yeah, super easy. And that's just health. We come over here. This is one of those, like, that should, like, flourish into a water dew or whatever. But usually you have to feed something to it. Something maybe that we bring up in the elevator? And if we had a water finger, then we'd be able to open that up. So that's a slide down. And this is a fall to my death. So this is, we would get the water finger onto the elevator, ride down with it, and then we can slam that open. It does not give us any hints on what the catalyst would be to make this into a water drop. Just looking around, like there's nothing that the rot want to interact with. Oops, nope, nope. B, stand up. I don't know what that means. This is clearly something. I can't move left and right, but a flame with 3 circles underneath it. Oh, it's just, is it just Taro's thing? Yeah, I bet if I move slightly. Yeah, okay, so it's not on the wall, it's just pointing in this direction. And then we can't touch that. This is one of those things that might not even be possible until we do Wood Shrine. So I'll go down. All right, I think I'm ready to take any form of spoiler. Like I'd like to try to do it in the form of yes/no questions if somebody happens to know the answer. But I am really stumped. We found a lot of stuff, but at this stage, I'm like, I don't know. We did the owl puzzle, we found the child, we got a whole bunch of, like, extra glimmer. We're rolling in currency for hats, but just take one look over here with the fact that the water finger doesn't let you, like, melt the corruption on the way up the trunk. That's one of the, like, oddities here. Yeah, it really wants me to know right where that is. Boy, I don't like giving up. I don't like looking stuff up. Because it's always, like, climb to this one area, you'll see it right there, and it'll be right in your face. I have to say, there are times when you look stuff up and it's like, I was never gonna get that. I could have played this for another 6 hours and never figured it out. I don't know. That's curious, whatever's over there. That, thing. If this isn't the way up, and you melt the corruption so that you can have a way down, why would you need a slide down? Then there's that bud up there that seems like something that you should be able to grapple over to. We can't grapple to this one. I can't get up there to what appears to be a hat shop. There's too much corruption in the way. If we bring the water finger over here, it can't dissolve anything here. There's clearly spirits and stuff up there to fight. And then this right here, which is just the slide down. I don't know. I just don't. If it did not specifically tell us that this is the next thing to do, I would be like, this has got to be a comeback later. It's got to have something to do with those purple butterflies. Sir, I have so much glimmer, I would buy a hint. If we assume that that takes us over there and then back again, and I'm not even sure about the back again. That's too far to jump from that wooden trellis to that stump. We wouldn't make it. Although, you know what? I'm not going to rule anything out at this point. Nope. And this clearly doesn't seem to be intended, but I'm actually going to give it one more shot. Because I would, like, it... Sometimes games will have, like, super obscure ways forward. This doesn't feel like that. That's the thing. This feels 100% like I am just not seeing the extremely clear path forward. Okay, well, we got here. Oh, we got a new hat, I think. Siblings mask. Hurrah. So, there's that bud over there, and nothing. Just a big stone platform of no navigable surface at all. How the hell do you get up there? I think I gotta look it up. I think I gotta tap out. I don't like it when, but it's that, or just stay rooted. Yeah, we've been over around this. I will turn to chat. If anybody has anything else that they would like to at least have me try, I would be all ears. Okay, hold on. Wait. I don't know what this means. What happened?
Okay, hold on. Guy, I have bad news. This is not the rollicking, like, oh man, I'm about to go have a fun adventure. He comes out and it's just, oh no. Oh, this cane is super lost. So that's good. We figured that out. It was not a teleport over, or maybe it was, but the point is not what we were looking for. I don't know. God help me. I hope other people got stuck on this as well. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I've always said there is no shame in looking something up if you get stumped, and the only other option is to get, like, super frustrated. Hold on. I'm gonna ask our good friend, Dr. Google. Kena. Bridge of Spirits. What are we on? Woods Shrine. Woods Shrine. Okay, I don't... How to clean the wood shrine, sure. Right, I know we need enough. How do you get to it? Okay, IGN has a guide. Let's take a quick look. Oh, and by the way, in IGN's guide, wood shrine is first. Getting to the wood, here's the order of stuff. Getting to the Forgotten Forest, followed by how to clean the wood shrine. They literally list it as the first thing that you should be doing. God damn it. Okay, so we're reading from IGN. Right by Russo is a fox statue. Stand it up with your rot to gain some karma. Got it. After that, take the path to the right of Russo. Follow the path and round until you hit a combat encounter. Wait, where is this starting from? Fuck you. You guys. They make it sound so easy. I'll just read it aloud. Fox statue, defeat enough courage, gain the courage to destroy the corrupted flower bulb up on the tree above. This will clean the area. You've cleaned up the wood shrine. This is the one we're looking for. Oh my god. They make it sound like this is baby easy. I've spent like an hour on this. Hold on a second. What I don't know is exactly where's Russo relative to where I'm standing. Apparently, you guys, it's like, it's right off the jump. I am very annoyed at me right now. Okay, so Fox is saying that he has no idea, or else he'd also look it up. Yeah, so this is, we're in the Forgotten Woods, and we're trying to clear the Woods Shrine. So hold on, I need to find my way back to the beginning, since apparently this is the easy one to do. It's not this one. It's where he's like, you have to go, Kena, you have to go clean the 4 shrines. My good friend Taro was here, and he loved to hang out amongst these trees. He and the boys would just have such a wonderful time. I have no dialogue here, Kena. I can't think of anything to say. Okay, nope, that's just me getting killed. At this point, I would like borderline like warp out of this area so that I can come back into it fresh and just get back to the starting position. As Fox McCloud says, Kena, you have to clean the 4 shrines. Also, clean the gutters while you're up there. Nope, that's just back the hell here. This is what happens to me when I've like wandered an area enough. I lose all perspective on where I'm meant to be. I haven't tried just like going full Jumanji and swimming all the way up the river. Also, I don't remember if I've been up here for any reason.
Is this a thing? Oh, well, that takes me back here. I don't think this is the way, though.
The guardian tree was burnt out by fire, but it lives on. Its roots run deep, connecting it with the ancient shrines. Clean the shrines, and the door will open.
Okay, hold on. Clean the shrines and the door will open. Wait, I just want to... Where specifically... What's his dialogue here that I'm looking to repeat? Right by Russo is a fox statue. I know that I picked up the fox statue. I just don't know which zone this is. Well, sure. We might as well get a snack. Oh, and this. Why not? Dodge! I am a little stuck on the tree. Oh, I am not going to defeat the enemies in time. Yeah, hold on. We might have to try this one again. Okay, maybe not even try to focus on the big guy if there's 5 littler guys that we can just take out more quickly. Did I run out of time? Darn it. Okay, at least one more try. Oh, hit him just a little more. Oh, so I feel like the challenge here is just like damage output. Like you have to figure out how to maximize your level of damage. And I know on the big guy, you can shoot the yellow crystal and that gets like some burst damage. Also, the other part of it might be, hey, Kana, get like all the guys together so you can hit them all at the same time. Or do it slower than you've ever done before. Okay. No, do I... So I'm just waiting here for my health to, like, recover. Turns out I may not know the best way to do, like, maximum damage to that guy. Get him. Okay, big guy's down, little guy's down, medium guy maybe? Was that it? Did we get it? Okay. So, I think the lesson there is, hey, the bow actually does a whole bunch of damage. You gotta have a safe place to draw it all the way back, but it's actually a pretty solid wallop. Okay, so we have found more things that are not our objective. No complaints, but also looking for the objective. Is this the water shrine? I think it is. Okay, if I... Too far from Warp Shrine. Okay, let me... So I want to say that our entry point was north then. Actually... Well, let me go northish.
There.
Okay. Here's our starting point.
Taro often came. I've marked the shrine location.
Okay, so this is allegedly where we're meant to start. So now, right by Russo is a fox statue. God damn it. This is clearly not it then. Because I don't see a fox statue next to him. And we would have righted it. Russo will explain that Taro's spirit has corrupted the shrines and sealed the entrance to the Guardian Tree. Russo marks the shrine locations on your map. You need to clean each of them. Let's tackle each of those. We'll be sure to include how-tos for finding each collectible in the area. I'll find my own collectibles. Right by Russo is a fox statue. Stand it up with your rod to gain some karma. After that, take the path to the right of Russo. Follow the path around until you hit a combat encounter. You'll need to defeat enough enemies to gain the courage needed to destroy the corrupted flower bulb on the tree above. So, here's Russo. Here's the right. I'm going to follow the path around. Is this it? Hold on. Okay, so once I get enough courage... I need that help. Hold on. I can't hit. I was gonna say I can't survive a third one of those. That was it. That was the forest shrine. It was right at the beginning, and I was looking at it from the back end the entire time. I just feel bad that I don't see that path here on the map. Hello to Jab! Jab, I have good news. You have skipped the I've been completely stuck for a while section of the stream, and I hope you're having a great Thursday.
Melting snow from the mountain shrine feeds these streams. The waters here are sacred.
So I'm just putting the phone back. So I will search for every option that is not looking something up. But if I just can't do it, and boy, I just couldn't do this, I will go look it up. And like, remember what I was saying earlier? Sometimes there's times where you're like, oh my God, it was right there. And then there's other times where, at least for me, I'll look it up and be like, are you kidding? That was so stupid. Like, how were you ever supposed to figure this out? This actually fell like in the third category of, I looked around, I did my absolute best. If I was playing this off stream, I probably next would have like taken a break, come back to it tomorrow, and then probably like maybe lucked my way into it eventually. But like, I just didn't look down the right path. This is a very sort of like densely designed area, and I feel like I found every other thing except for what I was looking for. Jab's gonna go watch a basketball game. Is this local or professional, Jab? So let's get a taro hat and a deer hat and a sibling mask. I feel... Oh, and an acorn hat. Do I have every hat? I feel like I have at least one of every hat. Okay, does everybody have a hat? No, you guys, we still have lots of unhatted guys. Yeah. No, we'll just have to find more hats. All right, we did all four. I will say this. I'm glad I didn't have to look up a puzzle. It was literally like, I have clearly failed to walk down the right road. Of all things. Pro, it's on TV, says Jab. So, since Jab is here, I will share in a very spoilery way that I'm now about a third of the way through... Is it just called Elantris? I think it is. The Brandon Sanderson book that we've been talking about here and there. And I continue to enjoy it. No new updates on my level of enjoyment. One of the things that I've come to sort of discover about its structure is the consistent sense of discovery. This is not a book where it throws a huge lore dump at you at the very beginning and you need to sit there and take notes over who everybody is. Nor is it one where it just sort of like leaves a lot to sort of it's not interested in being super cryptic, but it just feels very, very carefully constructed to introduce things in the world at a point when it feels organic to do so and appropriate for the characters to be having a conversation about something that they all know. It doesn't have a lot of super clunky, well, as you know, a bill becomes a law when first it's written in the House of Representatives. Like, it's not like that. It's more like some characters will be getting into a philosophical debate in a situation where it would be appropriate for them to do so, and that's sort of teaching you, the reader, more about the world. And it's just like, it just feels... And the thing is, every chapter has something like that. Every chapter has something that fills in your knowledge of the world or the characters. So it feels like this constant sense of discovery. Okay. I was really hoping to... Ow. If you're wondering why I'm jumping, I'm trying to get a lock on that crystal on his back. Bother him? No. So I can't have my sprites, my rot, bother this guy. Ooh. Hey, at least it's a good, checkpoint. Sam Melander says, how many roads must a Kena walk down? Characters keep learning things indeed. I think I'm a bit behind where you are right now. I'm trying to catch up. I'm closer to 1/6 than one. Oh, then 1/3. Oh, so you're reading it for the first time. Or maybe you're not. Because I know that you said that you are a big fan of Mistborn. By the way, I say this with absolutely no, like, no opinion of my own on it. When, like, the name Brandon Sanderson came up in my presence, I went looking, and at least on Amazon, I think it's on Amazon, there's a bunch of reviews that didn't seem as high on the Mistborn trilogy. Ow. Oh, boy! Whoa! When it, like, shatters your shield, you go full-on, like, sprawl. And you can't get up, and you can't move, and you can't dodge. So be careful about that. But, as we've recently learned, sometimes reviewers on Amazon have interesting opinions on all sorts of things that don't necessarily relate to the way things actually are. Ow! If I haven't mentioned it in this episode, I really like the combat in this game. It's flashy and it feels great and it just looks good. I like the design of this guy. He's a big petrified stump. So is there any healing in this area? So I haven't seen any. It seems interesting that, there's nothing for me to... Hey, did you forget about me? Sam Lander really loves Mistborn. Jav found the author of The Martian, Andy Weir. Project Hail Mary has been made into a movie and is coming out in May 2025. Well, I have not read The Martian, but I really like the movie. What do you think about that movie? Fairly commonly. Okay. Oops. So I need to let my shield recharge. Okay. The shield, losing the shield itself doesn't cost you any Okay, sure, that was definitely on purpose. Oh, now you guys are ready to? Oh, they needed 2 full courage bars. Most of the guys they'll go bother if you have 1, that guy needed 2 because he was a meanie. There we go.
We leave offerings at the guardian tree, asking it to protect the ones we love. Taro left this for the children. He must have been so scared when he lost them. Many of the offerings here were placed by the first village leaders. Skilled hunters who use spirit energy to create powerful weapons. I'm sure the guardian tree won't mind if we use them to help Taro.
Food offering, all right. Oh, apparently we found more rot. That's good. I don't feel like there's anything else in here, and that usually makes me a little bit suspicious that there is. Simulator really likes Mistborn, and then Jav is saying, Hail Mary was a very good read. It should make for a very good movie. Any information on who is involved in the production? Yeah, I feel like we got most of this stuff. I'm trying to think, like, the cases where I, like, eventually have to look something up and I'm, like mad about what the answer is. Because it definitely happens, and this is not a case, because I looked very, very carefully around and it was like, okay, I didn't take that other path. As thorough as I thought I was, I just didn't see that area. But there's been many other times where I've, like, if I have to consistently look up... Oh, no. Did I come the wrong way? I might have been supposed to go through there, maybe? Oh, Path to Lantern Cave. Nope, nope, nope. There's been other times where I've been, like, playing a game and, you know, having a, you know, it seems okay. You're making some progress. And then I hit a point where I get really frustrated. I'm like, okay, I can't do this thing, so I'll go look it up. And then I'll look it up and be like, okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to know that. That seems not to be indicated by any of the dialogue or signposts along the way, but okay, so now we're past that. Oh, look, now I'm stuck again. There's another thing. Really, straight into another boss. Okay. This time I'll do it 1,000,000 times better. 500,000 times better. Okay, that seems bad. Is this guy standing on 1 foot? Is he only has 1 foot, it looks like. Bother. What? Hold on. I feel like I'm... Yeah, I need help. Like, basically what I'm getting at is that if I have to look up something like once or twice in a, like a, you know, in a game, and all the rest of it is like stuff I can figure out, that doesn't bother me. Like, I feel okay about that. Wait, this guy heals himself? He 100%. So I think I have to shoot his green orb to stop him from doing that. Do it again. Show me your green orb. No! Not now! He does the thing I tell him to do at the moment I tell him to do it, and I'm not ready.
I don't know what corruption waits for you in the Lantern Cave, but I suspect Taro's spirit will fight to the end.
Rusu, could you have just done that at any time? Because it feels slightly unrelated to anything that we've been doing. Thank you for cleaning up the 4 forest shrines, Kana. That was annoying. Now everything is nice and clean. I won't have to look at all that corruption. Now I will help you save the corrupted spirit who's tormented here in the Forbidden Woods. Are we done? Done. I feel like it, we are. Now I can't remember the actor's name. He was Ken in Barbie, says Jab. So Sonic Rumhickey's asking Ryan Gosling, and that's it. And like here's the thing, like I enjoyed The Martian so much, I've never heard of Hail Mary. I am very content not even to know the premise. Like, I'll tell you this, I am already inclined to see it.
Go.
Okay, this might be a new friend. There's one puzzle in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I had to look it up when I played it on the original GameCube, and then when I played it later on the Wii U, I had to look up the same puzzle, and I didn't remember that. I was like, boy, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do here. I'm completely stumped, and I tried everything. I couldn't figure it out. And then I had to look it up again, and after I looked it up for the second time, I was like, oh my god, I couldn't solve this one 10 years ago, or whenever it was that I had played the original GameCube version. The same puzzle got me years apart. And that's how you know it's just like, this is just a blind spot for you. Like, at least for me, it's like, that's it. I'm not going to be able to, like, solve that one. Now that I've failed it twice, if I was to play that section now, I'm pretty sure I'd remember what it is. But yeah, that was sobering to get caught by the same, just like, complete mental disconnect of what the game wanted me to know. Like, 3-body problem, I've been deliberately
A fox
talking...
symbol is marked on this old camping gear.
I didn't know she was going to say something. Some symbol is marked on the camping gear. I don't know that people want to know what Three Body Problem is until they have a chance to watch it. I know I didn't, so I really have like steered well away from the actual plot, the actual story. I'm sorry, did Taro, don't answer this, this is a rhetorical question. Did he just get, like, randomly vaporized based on, like, a pulse from the mountain? Because that is a lousy way to go. Silk is asking if I'm a brother to Shiv. No, no relation in this case. Very nice guy, and I think might even be streaming, if not now, then certainly this evening. I think that he's doing some modded Skyrim, but no family relation. That is a water drop. I don't think we've seen any of Three Body Problem since the last time that I brought it up. And I'm far enough in now that I'll say this about Three Body Problem. I really like the cast. I really like the people that are in it. Am I supposed to know how to just, like, will these to life? Like, I thought I had to put something into them. Like, I thought you had to, like... hold on. Hold on. Yeah, one of these. Now we can do all sorts of stuff. I will say this about Three Body Problem from what I've seen so far. It is not suffering from a lack of ambition in the story that it wants to tell. Meditation spot discovered. Rest here and center yourself to permanently increase your maximum health. That seems like just a wonderful idea. If we loop, I want to make sure that nothing happens if you let this play out. Okay, no. Like, Michael Crichton books have this quality of, what if there was this tremendous scientific breakthrough with the capacity to radically change the world as we know it, and then what if one thing went wrong so everybody just sort of abandoned that breakthrough forever? I'm not sure that I'm done with this area over here. Three Body Problem does not feel like the sort of story that's like, it's just going to go back and be like, oh well, everything's fine. Oh, did they kill the other guy too? I thought, honestly, I thought they just like annoyed like one of the dudes so that they would be taken out of the fight for a little while. Okay, I feel like I'm not actually out of combat yet. Oh. I'm gonna eat these snacks. Oh, are we not allowed to? Yeah, see, we're still in combat, weirdly. I want to definitely check out what's in that dark cave. What? So, I have to share, I'm not really sure how to differentiate between the corruption that you can see. Now maybe I can because it's red instead of black. We'll try it in a second. Silk, was there anything specific that brought up the question, by the way? Did Chivalry and I say something very similar to one another? Right, we don't want to do that, or it's not very efficient to do that. Getting up here would be nice. Jab watched the Netflix version. He also knew in Three Body Problem not a lot from the other version. Read a couple of Crichton's books, but don't remember any of them. It was a long time ago. Jurassic Park is very good. The Lost World is pretty good, except for the fact that I'm just gonna like let you guys know something about Jurassic Park. If you haven't read the book from like the 90s, sorry. In the book, Jurassic Park, Dr. Ian, guy who's played by Jeff Goldblum in the movie, is definitively killed. He is very, very dead. He is not only killed by dinosaurs, but then they nuke the island. They literally hit it with nuclear weapons to stop the dinosaurs from being a thing. Actually, you know what? It's been a very long time since I've read the book, so I might be a little off on this one. I'm pretty sure that maybe it's not a nuke, but they bombed the island. The man is dead with a capital D. And yet, then he turns back up in the sequel, and he literally is like, oh yeah, reports of my demise were greatly exaggerated, with no other explanation. And I'm laughing about it now, but I was like, okay, whatever you say. Aside from that, I really did like the book, Lost World, a lot. Andromeda Strain is not very good. I'm trying to think, was that... I read a book by Michael Crichton that involved, like, basically Elon Musk's neurochip, Neuralink, but before that was actually a thing. It was specifically to help cure seizures with, like violent seizures and, like, other mental issues that could be caused by, like, incorrect brain chemistry or, like electrical activity in the brain. And they were, like, putting in a chip that could detect that and then like correct the brain so that it would no longer have that sort of like electrical malfunction. But what they failed to account for was that the rush of endorphins would become like addictive. Would become like addictive to the brain, so it would start seizing more and more and more and more and more rapidly until the chip would get overloaded, and then the side effects would be much, much, much worse. And I don't remember what the name of that book was, and in fact, it might have been a side story in the Andromeda Strain. I legitimately do not remember. But I just remember it was very funny at one point due to like a text conversation between like I'm trying to remember exactly how it was presented, but there was one section that was laugh out loud funny, and I don't think that it was intentional. Is this possibly the way? Oh, okay. I guess it is. I thought this was not a way to go. And then I read Prey, which was a story about like a swarm of nanobots, which was not good at all. And I'm trying to remember if I read any other Michael Crichton books. Oh, this is not a slider. Up until I read State of Fear. State of Fear is Michael Crichton's big global warming and global climate change are not real. They don't exist. Anyone who tells you differently is engaged in some sort of an extremely ill-defined conspiracy for some reason. It's like State of Fear is a book in which literally, this sounds like a joke and I'm not kidding. All of the bad guys are driving like eco-friendly electric like Prius type cars. I don't think they're literally called Priuses. And all of the good guys are driving around in black SUVs that consume like regular gasoline. Like, and that's not a joke. That's actually a thing that's in the book. Oh, hold on. This is clearly going to be a story beat. State of Fear is an awful book. Among other things, State of Fear ends with, like, basically a massive bibliography on all of the climate science that Michael Crichton claimed to have used to come to his conclusion that global climate change is not a thing. It's A, not happening, B, not man-made, C, actually a good thing. Like, and those are all positions that are taken in this book. And according to Michael Crichton, this is all based on climate science, which he details at, to a great extent in the end of the book. The problem for Michael Crichton there is, okay, apparently we cannot stun this guy. Not even with 2 full happy dots. After State of Decay came out, and the scientists that were involved in that, that are listed in that bibliography, saw how he had misappropriated, misidentified, misconstrued their work. They came out en masse and absolutely condemned him and that book. I mean, it was... State of Decay is a hell of a thing. Sorry, it's not State of Decay. State of, Fear. And it was the last Michael Crichton thing that I ever read. For that reason. I'm just double checking. Yeah, I feel like I have to take this guy on while he swarms with his friends. And sorry, I should be somewhat more clear. It is not a poorly written book. It is a book written with an almost cartoonish agenda. And that's okay, because it is very well written. Okay. Here's what we're going to start doing. Like, the book is a super shitty concept based on a lot of Michael Crichton not wanting to understand the actual science of what he's talking about. Oh, and there's so much like, oh, if only the poor scientists would be allowed to do their science and not be... Oh, hold on. Wait, no, do that. Okay, I didn't realize this was a thing. I feel like this is a good opportunity to hit him. I didn't mean to release it right then. I thought that I could hold it for a moment longer. The book has big, like, oh, if only the scientists wouldn't have all of their work misappropriated by people with a political agenda, which is very clearly Michael Crichton attempting to establish himself as the sensible one who is not misappropriating the science to push his agenda. Hold on, I want that. No, I missed it. Okay, we're just gonna have our friends tie that guy up. Pick up. There we go. So, I don't know if there's any more health flowers around. Wait, I can bother him now. Ah! That's not very bothersome. Hold on, crud. I may have completely exhausted every opportunity for help. Nope. Nope. I got axed in the head. Hello to Kay! Hold on just 1 second. Jab's gonna go watch the basketball game. As Solid Chrome Hickey says, do enjoy the game. Kay says, State of Fear was such trash. I quite enjoyed Crichton's early stuff, but lordy, that one was the worst Q type of conspiracy theories before it was a thing. Yes. Yep. Yeah. It was... so that you guys understand what's happening in State of Fear, it was eco scientists in the book were absconding with, or actually I think they were like tech industrialists or something, were like stealing, they were going to use technology to engineer a whole bunch of environmental disasters, like a tsunami and a bunch of, like, they were going to use like weather, like space lasers, right? They were going to use space lasers to do like forest fires and giant tidal waves and cyclones and stuff to push the agenda that global climate change was happening so that they could then something question mark profit. And it's just like, The end goal here was so weird that just a bunch of people were going to kill thousands and thousands of people to prove some sort of completely esoteric point about how humans needed to be a better steward of the planet or something. It was really out there stuff. Sam Lander says, it's a polemic. I find that when an author descends into polemic, when they're essentially writing sci-fi or fantasy, it's time to stop reading them. Yes, and hello to Kay, by the way, which is what I opted to do. I think I just need to be more careful about when I pop my heals and to not take so much, like, little damage from these guys. And usually when I talk about something like this, I'm sorry, I'm out of... I do like to bring up that I am very comfortable reading viewpoints and engaging in stories that are different from my own. The go-to for me is I am a big Mass Effect fan. I really like the Mass Effect trilogy, and I mean I like the whole Mass Effect trilogy. I'm not one of those people that just has nasty things to say about any of the games. I liked Andromeda quite a bit. Mass Effect 1 is... without question, it is absolutely undeniably an allegory for the Iraq War. You can see that in the time that it was written, in the things that happen in it. Most of the main characters, like not your party members, but like the main factions in the story are one-to-one retells of George Bush, the UN, and Saddam Hussein. I mean, it's all right there. And it is very, very pro-Iraq War. It is still an excellent game and an excellent story that sets up a universe that I would like to see return. I am a big Mass Effect fan. The fact that I don't agree with the political viewpoints of, I assume, Casey Hudson, although I don't know for sure. That's fine. You know, not everything has to be the thing I want it to be. In other words, you don't have to agree with me in order to be telling a good story. I also feel like the messaging in Mass Effect is like completely lost on people now because like if you weren't there, if you weren't like in that part of like, oh boy. The further we are removed from that particular point in like American history, the less clear the dog whistles are gonna be. I want that yellow chunk in your head, man. Even if I don't need it, it feels... ouch. Oh, right, we can bother him again. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, I really want his yellow crystal. Wow! Sorry, that was loud. I didn't know he could do that. Right, he gets somehow worse when we do this to him. Try to dodge out. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're just gonna go like that and get all our health back. I want to keep at least one, one courage bubble available in case I need to heal. You guys, as soon as I said that, I accidentally pushed X and I didn't heal. Fudge. Okay, well, we'll try to finish him off now. Oh, boy. Father. Kill. Oh. Ooh. Use the relics to free Taro. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought that was Taro. Because when we came in here, he was like, oh, like, look out, Taro, I think is gonna, like, fight to his last. Simlaner, thank you for the GG. Also, Kay, is, App still streaming today? Oops. Okay, yeah, everybody have good food. You guys, I forgot to do any upgrades. Oops. I have 1,200 karma. Jesus Christ. Okay. Rot hammer. Hold right trigger and press X to create a rot hammer that can strike from a distance. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you at this point? Let's get that. Enter the fray. Start combat with one rot action available. Probably. Press X while drawing your bow to create a rot-infused arrow. Keena's bow will fire a powerful shot that pierces through enemies. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Right bumper after parrying. See, I'm not sure that I'm ever gonna do this, because I parry successfully so infrequently. Press to, so now you can slow time on the ground. Yes, please. Shooting a bound enemy, your arrow will split and damage nearby enemies. That sounds awesome. Strength is enhanced. Strength of the shield is enhanced. While sprinting, right trigger to perform a powerful overhead attack. Yes. You guys, look how many points I have. That one's too expensive. While jumping, right trigger, overhand attack from the air. Yes. All right, and if I can still get this one, I cannot, and I cannot. Okay, and then we have at least a fourth ability that I don't have yet. He's burning Shorzing right now. I had to step away right at the ending of the main story of Forbidden West. Obviously, we're not going to talk about it right now, but I need to go back and watch his VOD to see what he made of it. I also very much fall on the side, because this had come up in his chat, of really liking the way that Aloy sort of, like, deals with things in the game. I think you said that you, like, another streamer wasn't as into it. Didn't like her attitude, and
Right there.
okay, so this is a put it someplace. I noticed that this torch is, oops.
Right there.
That this torch is not lit. So I just want to, like, okay. No. All right. Well, let's carry this with us for a little bit. We'll see if we can find out where it goes. Not over the log, I'm sure. I bet right there. I feel like that's the right place, but if I don't see a result from doing that. Oh, wait, are all of the... No, not all the lanterns are done. I thought maybe they had all lit up from that, but no. Kay says that he loved the ending of Forbidden West. Aloy's become one of his favorite protagonists up there with Arthur Morgan and Geralt and Joel, so that says a lot to be sure. Hold on. Oh. Shit. Oh, no, wait. Look what a nice glade we made.
I found Taro's lantern. He must have lost it searching for the children.
Bring the relics to the fallen tree. It's time to help Taro find peace.
Okay, hold on with your fallen tree. Okay, fallen tree is over there. Let me look around here, because I feel like we just cleared up a whole bunch of corruption and stuff. Yeah, again, I said a lot about Forbidden West at the end of that playthrough, and anybody interested in my full thoughts, they are available right there. And I just say that because I don't want to say anything here for people, like, we're here for Kana, but I do want to just, like, underscore what Kay is saying about App's opinion there, that it's the story of Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, I think, is extremely well communicated. It's very inventive. It's not interested in rehashing a bunch of old ideas over and over again, like just being on a treadmill where it never feels like anything gets done, but actually advancing the story and moving forward on things. I'm not sure how to say it without getting really in depth, and I don't want to do that, but I am very surprised when I encounter somebody who doesn't like Forbidden West as much as Zero Dawn. I just can't think of anything that it's not doing better, and I say that as a fan of that original game. Okay, and we're all happy here, right? There's nothing else here? Oh. Did I... Really? That really looks like one that hasn't been shot yet. Hold on. There we go. Okay. It's like, I at least understand the fact that people don't like The Last of Us, that some people who like The Last of Us Part 1 don't like The Last of Us Part 2 as much. I don't agree with them, but at least I can understand something about where that point of view is coming from. With Forbidden West, it honestly feels like somebody trying to make the case that, like, the original Mario Brothers is an overall better game than Super Mario World or something. It's like, you can like Mario Brothers, and that's fine, but to put it into the same conversation as Super Mario World already feels, well, see, now I'm going too far, because, I mean, Forbidden West is a direct sequel to Zero Dawn. It's just similar to Super Mario World. It's just such a pinnacle of design that to say that it's like it's not as good as its predecessor is surprising to me. Maybe I just need to be more exposed to that point of view, because, like, I also wouldn't agree with anybody saying that Arkham Asylum is a better game than Arkham City, but in listening to the people that have taken that point of view, I at least understand where they're coming from. Again, I don't agree, but at least I get it. Kay says, I'm excited to see your progression on this one. I should have bounced off this game, but instead grudgingly finished it, and I don't think I appreciated it as much as I could have. Kana, that is. Well, I will say that I am... So, depending on when you came in, Kay, I got really stuck. Like, I don't know about, like, Visage level stuck, but, like App... I haven't seen App's play through a Visage. I only know how he talks about it. But I... Okay, sorry. I want to go that way. I got really stuck for a while, and then when I looked it up, it was just like, I just had never walked down the correct path. I don't even think this is the correct path. Can I just swim up this way? All right. But aside from that, it's been pretty smooth sailing. Like, I feel like just regular normal difficulty has been a good fit for me. There's been a couple fights that have been... Okay, yes, I feel like I'm on the right path. There's been a couple fights that have been very challenging, and even the regular ones, like if I don't watch what I'm doing, I can get killed really easily. So I'm enjoying it on just regular normal difficulty. All right. Hey, kids.
I'm going to help Taro now, but it's not safe for you here. Go with Mr. Rusu. I'll find you when Taro is free.
Be careful, Kana.
All right, as we go, Kay's saying that she hates puzzles that don't give enough explanation of where to go and what to do. I know some people love that, but I'm not one of those people. In this case, it wasn't... like, the frustrating thing for me is it wasn't even a puzzle. It was literally like, when you enter into the area, you can go left or you can go right. And apparently I went left, and I never grokked the fact that right was a completely different, like, pathway into the place that was the direct path to where I was supposed to go. So I was combing left, right, up, down, center. I found so much stuff in that, like, hidden grotto, but not the thing that I was supposed to find, because I just never went right. I don't know what to do with that. I probably need to purify his shoulder orb with rot. Also, that cutscene was awesome. Sorry, I need to at least say that because that looked extremely painful. Yes, do that. Fuck. I think I completely lost my opportunity. Nope. Does anybody remember, did I actually pick up the... Oops. The right bumper thing? Do you want to hold still for like 3 seconds? I have a feeling that this guy has like a second form or that he starts to rage out because he's not moving quick enough. I think it's going to get a lot worse for me. Okay, that's bad for me. I was trying to parry because he's got such a wind up, it seems like I should be able to. Yeah, I feel like it's time to get some help. Oh! Okay. This seems bad. Or good. Okay, stop. Boy, he just freaks out. He just absolutely freaks out. I'm really not even close to hitting him. Can't hit him at all. Like, I can't even hit his body when he's doing that. I feel like when he starts to, like, just wig out like that, it's like, just aim where he isn't, and maybe he'll, like, flail into it. I would love to have some help. Oh, I knew there was a third one, and I don't know why I didn't dodge better. Okay. Back. Hold tight. Okay. Oh my god, so this is not as good a start as the last one. I should probably focus more on saving my friend juice for the healing. Because right now, I don't have the capacity to heal until I get another yellow dot. Okay, now that's got that, the only question is there another friend flower around? Yes, there is. That, please. If this dude is parryable, I am not capable of doing it, so I should probably just focus on dodging. Okay. Watching Angel breeze through with no issues while under-leveled. Well, there's no breeze through happening here, but Samlander is right what he said before. I completely forgot to, like, spend karma. I was, like, collecting it and being like, oh, this will come up at the shop later. And then partway through, I was like, oh, wait. So I used to be able to dodge that one. And that one. Boy, I want to shoot him with the thing, but it's like... Like, throw my boys at him, but... Alright, let's give it a shot. There's right there at the end of the freakout session, he does hold still for just a second. No, don't stand in here. That's got it! I don't... Uh-oh. So I need just a little more health. Okay. Oh, God! I'm pressing buttons. I don't think it mattered. Ouch. So he does his super quick forward dash now. Where he, like, grabs Kanan and tries to, like, throttle her. Oh, God, why did I? Nope. Nope. I'm off kilter. I really want to shoot his lantern. Oh, but it's out now. Oh. Sorry, this is a lot of non-verbal. Foxcloud says, I forget what game it was, but you fought a boss fight, but its hit detection is an entire second off when you're trying to block. It's completely infuriating. I will say this. I remember Jedi Survivor, without getting too much into it, there's one optional boss fight that I earnestly think is broken. There's fights in that game that are tough. There's fights in that game that are really hard and will absolutely challenge you. And then there's that one that I'm thinking of, which I think is legitimately broken, but is also completely optional. And that one, I would say that the hit detection is very broken. On a couple of the boss's attacks. Like, it absolutely feels like it's not working the way that it's intended. And yet the game's been patched multiple times and they haven't fixed it, so... Why am I... Okay. Now I know that his little thing has a little pause there. I'm not going to be able to hit it every time, but at least I know what I'm meant to do. Oh, also, I haven't played it, but I know there was one fight, and this might have been patched in Monster Hunter World, where there was one attack that one of the enemies would do that was pretty clearly like you were saying, Fox. The hit detection was, like, completely desync from what the visual was. Oh! Nope. I think we've returned to the, oh, he's mad now. Okay. Apparently I went into the counterattack a bit early. Okay, I'm gonna try that one too. Overcommitted on that one. I got very lucky. They give you a little flashbang in your eyes. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, if I can not die for a few seconds, we can just do that. Thank God for that health upgrade, huh? No! Oh, no! Are there any more flowers? Because I really squandered that last one. How do I miss that? Ugh. Don't overcommit. Oh, no, no. Little arrow. I had no ammo. Oh, was that not the right thing to do? Sorry.
The sickness that took our parents was spreading through the village.
Spirits of the forest, walk with our people. Guide them on their journey to the mountain shrine.
Food was running low. Everyone was scared. I never felt so helpless. Saya wanted to stay, but I thought we could go to Rusu for help. I was sure he would know what to do. But something was not right in the woods. I had never seen Rusu so worried. He sent us back to the village, and I knew we were alone. I was all that Benny and Saya had left. I had to protect them. It happened the next morning. The explosion from the mountain shrine covered the land in darkness. Oh no! No! Benny! Saya! Where are you? It lasted for days. I searched everywhere for them. was their older brother. I was supposed to protect them. Even now, it's hard to forgive myself.
Taro, the children know how much you care for them. What happened in the village wasn't your fault. You will always be their older brother, and they still need you.
I'm sorry, Kina. We can't take you to the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
All right, return to the Mask Shrine to honor Taro. I actually think that'll be the next thing that we do at the start of the next episode. Just as a personal thing, I would have liked it if it didn't congratulate me on my new hat as it came out of that cutscene. It's not the most critical thing in the world, but that scene was really beautifully shot, and I really like the art design in this game, and the voice acting is very, very, very good, which I say only because the musical score is excellent, and I really love it. I really love the musical work that they did in this. And then it cuts out. It tells you got a new hat. The other thing that's it's sort of like striking me here as we head back to the main menu and wrap up episode 2 is it's so easy to do stylized character models, like character designs that are kind of weird and off-putting, and this very deftly doesn't do that. I really like the way that all the characters look. This game has a very distinctive art style relative to almost everything else that I've played, not only in the world but obviously the people, and they just look really appealing and likable. And I feel like with just a little bit of change in their proportions, like the eyes and the mouth and stuff, they might come off looking like really creepy and off-putting. So there was probably a lot of work put into that. Big thumbs up to whoever worked on the character design in this. And yeah, that story is, I think I appreciate the fact that it comes off as really heartwarming, that this family was trying to come back together so that then they could move on to their next step, which is something that this sort of introduces what Kena is here to do, so that when the kids come and say, see, I don't think I can talk this through. I think I'm going to get very emotional if I try to recap that scene where, the little kid says, I don't think we can take you to the shrine. I'm going to move right past that, actually. We're going to just go right ahead. It was a very, very good scene. And then and then the hat. I'll say this on our way out. one of the things that I really, really appreciated was in Heavy Rain, of all things, David Cage made sure that any trophy pop-ups that you would get would always happen between scenes, so that the narrative weight of whatever was happening on screen would never be interrupted by the game reminding you, actually, I'm just a video game. That's a weird thing for, like, Heavy Rain, of all things, to have drawn the line on. I know that game isn't often well regarded, but I really liked it, and I really liked that particular feature of it. This game does so many things so well. And, I will say this. If we got any other achievements after that, it didn't pause anymore, so we did figure that out. I feel like I'm sounding more negative than I feel. If I were to be negative about anything in this episode, I feel like kind of a chump getting stuck for a while, but hey, that happens. And it's one of the reasons that I like to stream things live, because for anything I do well, there's something else that I didn't do very well, and that hopefully gives other people free license to also just not be perfect. It happens. It's pretty cool. We're going to call it here and then go find somebody fun to raid. Until next time, you guys, thank you very much, and I hope you have a great night.